Britain's rental market is at breaking point.
Give me hope, please.
With not enough homes to go round and soaring rents. Squatters are every landlord's worst nightmare.
I love you!
They took off the water heater and now there's water coming in because the drains are blocked. Look at it. Get out!
Jesus Christ. Look at how they're living. It's just absolutely horrendous.
Some squat as a lifestyle choice.
No, you're trespassing. I've got permission to go on here.
Not by us.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Others because they have nowhere else to live.
I'm not going back on the street. I'm not doing it.
Whatever the reason, conflict is inevitable.
Move it out of my face now, do you understand that?
Don't touch me, son.
Well, I already just did, didn't I? What are you going to do about it?
Every year in Britain, over 20,000 properties are illegally occupied by squatters. And the cost of getting them out, as well as repairing any damage done, can be enormous. Lawyer Chris Sharp has a number of difficult cases on his books involving squatters. His clients hire him out to get the squatters out as quickly as possible, and sometimes conflict is inevitable. This morning, he's heading out on a tricky job.
We're on our way to the site now, and my client has already informed me that we are dealing with travelling squatters. Now, I'm not going to lie, this part always fills me with a bit of anxiety. You always have to have your wits about you because you do not know who or what you are about to meet. There were 10, perhaps 12 caravans on the site, but it's changing all the time. Sometimes there are more on there. It's added up to 20 on there this morning.
Chris needs to inform the squatters he's started legal proceedings to keep them out, so things could turn nasty.
I think there are going to be about 20 to 40 people there potentially. If there's any sign of confrontation, if I feel it's a proper or real threat, I will simply call the police. We're nearly there now, so it'll be interesting to see what we find in a moment. Site is here behind these walls and this fence.
The law says Chris must put up notices about the upcoming court hearing on every entrance.
There is a way around the back. This is the side entrance. I can observe what's going on then from this angle.
Chris can see some of the caravans, but there's something shocking he wasn't expecting.
There are
A mountain of dumped waste.
carnage.
A week ago, this 1.5-acre site was completely clear.
It's a disgrace. It's taken them 2 to 3 days to do this. You know, they will fill this site. It's as simple as that.
From past experience, Chris knows the pile of illegal rubbish will cost his client a small fortune to clear.
Right, the dumping now. The dumping now. The dumping now. The truck's just pulled up now and it's reversed up to where they've been tipping before, and it looks like it's about to unload another load of house clearance. Yeah, he's doing it now. He's doing it now. Tipping it now. Okay, let's go to the top.
Chris can't be sure whether the squatters themselves are doing the fly tipping or letting others in. But either way, it's essential he gets them out fast.
I act for the guy who owns this land.
Yeah, move that out of my face.
No. Move that.
See that? Move it out of my face now, do you understand that? Move out with that out of my face.
Guys, don't threaten me. Don't threaten me.
I'm not touching that. Move.
Do not touch me.
No, don't touch that. Move out of my space.
We didn't mind you taking a photo of the gate, but you're not taking a photo in there because the
Okay, lads, I'll take one with you guys.
Before Chris can leave, he needs proof that he's stuck the court notices clearly to the gates.
Don't touch me, son.
Well, I already just did, didn't
Yeah,
I?
don't threaten
What
me.
are you going to do about it?
This is what you're up against. This is what you're up against. So we've got all day. You swear to God what?
I'm telling you to go, that's what.
Well, I'm not going. This is not your land.
Move from that gate there.
Right, that'll do. See you later, lads. So, you like the friendly response there, okay? You've seen what they're doing over there. They've threatened us with violence if we go near the gate. This is what you're up against.
As more people arrive on the other side of the gate, Chris decides it's time to disappear.
Let's go. Come on, let's go. Get straight in your car and let's go. Time to leave Dodge. The purpose of taking the picture was to show that we've actually served the documents at the main gate of the property. Unfortunately, my camera was a bit obscured by the rather mouthy, threatening guy who's now showing me his how big his muscles are.
In 2012, squatting a private home was made a criminal offence in England and Wales. But many squatters now target commercial premises instead, which aren't covered by the new law. In South London, Pauline Evaldi is on her way to visit a shop she's been leasing for almost 10 years.
I ran it as a fishmonger's for 5 years, and we've since turned it into a production kitchen and base for our catering company.
5 months ago, her shop was occupied by squatters.
The authorities told me that it might be better to negotiate with this group of squatters because they seemed of a slightly higher caliber than the usual. They didn't seem like crackheads, that was their phrase, and that they were less likely to cause any damage or to overstay their welcome.
For months, she's been trying to persuade them to leave her shop, but with no success.
I know there is a problem with affordable accommodation in London in particular, but squatting in commercial premises when you're actually harming people who are trying to run businesses isn't the answer.
Pauline's up against a deadline, and she's asked lawyer Chris Sharp to help end her nightmare.
Her lease runs out in about 3 weeks' time. She has to give it back to the landlord with vacant possession. If she doesn't, then her landlord will hit her with severe financial penalties.
It has really impacted adversely on my mental health and my emotional well-being. It's surprising how much of a toll it takes on you.
Today, they're going to court to try and get a possession order. The squatters have also turned up to fight the case.
I think they're very clever, they're very clued up, they know exactly what they're doing.
Well, those guys didn't make it easy for us. They told the judge that they had a right to be there. The judge said, "You're trespassers, you've got no right to be there." Pauline, how do you feel?
So relieved, honestly.
It's the order, it's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Next, in Norwood,
Are you going to leave?
In Bristol,
Entry or attempt to enter into this premises is a criminal offence. I love you.
Hello? Anybody home?
and in Chelmsford.
I'm not going back on the street. I'm not doing it.
Chris Sharp is helping Pauline evict squatters from her shop. The court has awarded Pauline possession, so Chris needs to serve the squatters in person.
Hi, mate. We've got the court order. Yeah, do you want to open up a minute? Hi there, mate. How you doing? We're here on behalf of the landlord. Do you know that they've got to give this place back with vacant possession in 3 weeks' time? Are you going to leave?
Yes, I will.
When are you going to leave?
We'll organise leaving.
How many of you are there in here?
There's about 8.
About 8 of you?
Yes, sir.
So you will be going very soon, yeah?
Yep.
Papers have been served. He said he was going to leave. Let's see if he does.
If the squatters aren't serious about leaving, Chris will have to call in High Court enforcement officers to physically evict them. Britain's housing crisis isn't limited to London and a few wealthy towns. With rents soaring, the number of homeless people in the east of England has also been rising. And that means empty properties are a prime target for squatters. Chris Sharp is acting for a property developer who owns a former print works, which is being squatted by a group of homeless men.
I have heard some rather disturbing reports that they aren't shy when it comes to throwing themselves around, pushing people around and making a nuisance of themselves. The very nature of a squatter's action is that you never quite know what you might meet or expect. There's always a sense of anxiety.
Chris has just won a court order telling the squatters to leave the property or be thrown out by the High Court Sheriff, and he needs to serve it in person.
Hello? You can just see there's evidence that it's been used. Tins, cans, dirty mattress. Hello? Anybody home?
It's clear the squatters have taken over most of the building.
Hello?
But mysteriously, one area is padlocked.
This lock isn't ours. That has been put on by somebody that we don't know of. There's lots of recently opened, discarded cans of beer, bottles. Yeah, absolutely reeks in here. Anybody in there?
What's going on?
I'll be honest, when these guys rode up, I had to be prepared thinking, here we go again. You guys living here at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, guys. Well, look, just doing our job today. We've got the court order. It's a forthwith order, so basically there's no right to be in there anymore. But clearly you are.
Well, yeah. Well, we're going to stay until basically the bailiff's come and throw us out. We've got stuff up there. If you want, you can come and have a look at the premises. It's not a shithole or nothing like that. It's tidy. We're homeless, but we're not animals.
Okay.
As you can see.
Yeah. If you want, if we can go and have a quick look, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, it smells a bit damp downstairs, obviously, but we live upstairs and it is reasonable. It's not brilliant, but it's better than getting your head kicked in living on the street.
Yeah, you know, like I've been homeless for about 8 months now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you know, like all I need is a place for a month.
Yeah, and then we can sort ourselves out.
Yeah, it's with me ex, 19 years, split up, lost my job and then ended up homeless, yeah.
Well, I'm born and bred Chelmsford. I'm a plasterer by trade, 16-year relationship, 3 children. And unfortunately, when I split up with Mrs, alcohol dependent, and yeah, things just didn't work out. And so this is the scenario I'm in now. I met Dave on the street.
Yeah.
And yeah, we pretty much kept an eye out for each other.
There are other homeless people living in the building, but the two men prefer to keep themselves to themselves.
We have took a couple of other people in, but some of them we didn't realise they were drug users. I'm totally against drugs, so they had to go.
I've got enough problems as it is, let alone getting on drugs and all that crap, do you know what I mean?
When you meet people like that, it does touch your heart. Suddenly, you then are faced with the reality of what you are dealing with, and it's a dichotomy. Here's my job, and here's my heart. But I have to do that job. I know you guys, you'd probably say that it's safe for them to be on the streets. I get that. My job today isn't in any way to have a confrontation with you, just to let you know, look, the order's being made, it's forthwith. You know how it works. There will be a point in the future that if you don't leave, then the bailiffs or the sheriffs will turn up.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, you know, I don't want no trouble. Yeah.
Listen, guys, I'm not taking more of your time, but thank you for your hospitality, okay? Cheers.
The two men and the rest of the squatters will have about a week before the sheriffs arrive to kick them out.
I'm not going back on the street. I am not going back on the street. I'm not doing it. I am fed up of people out for a good time. They see a homeless person, they think, oh, right, let's have a little bit of fun with them, start kicking you, throwing dog ends over you, pissing on you. It's not nice, so I'm not going back on the street, no way. People out there like it, that's up to them, but I'm not doing it. I'm a bit more human than that.
In London, there's been progress in Chris's battle to evict squatters from his client's land. The courts have now granted a possession order. But to ensure it's legally binding, he must act fast.
We're now on the way to the site to serve the order like the law says we have to do. We have to serve it within 24 hours. I'm hoping that we will not be met by the same hostility as we were last time. I'm just looking through here, it looks like they vacated.
In case they return, Chris puts up new warning notices.
If anybody comes back, they'll see this, and this pretty much tells them it's a criminal offence if they come back.
The landlord has his land back, but the place is now a massive refuse tip.
Just staggering. It beggars belief, it really does. What you have to remember is this, whilst this was a derelict piece of land, it was clear. There wasn't one bit of rubbish here. Everything that you see, this sea of rubbish, has all been dumped by people who took it upon themselves to use this as their own private little dumping ground. It's bittersweet, isn't it? Because, yeah, we've done a job for the landlord and we've got rid of those people, but look what they've left. It really is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace.
Chris's job takes him all over Britain. One of his cases involves an abandoned swimming pool.
I have been informed that the property is hard to access.
2 months ago, squatters took over the property, and until they're removed, the owner's plans to build new housing on the site are on hold.
So I'm going to have to do some climbing over fences. Like that guy there.
A court date has been set for next week to get the squatters thrown out.
Right, guys, can I just give you one of these now? It's a Bristol County Court.
By law,
Okay.
Chris has to tell the squatters in writing and in person.
All right, then. Yeah. We're acting on behalf of the landowners in relation to clearing the site out, OK?
What? So what's this?
This is notifying you of the court hearing and proceedings. I'm going to climb over, I'm going to put one on the caravan, just a few around the building.
So that'd be trespassing, wouldn't it?
No.
It would be.
No, you're trespassing. I've got permission to go on here.
Not by us.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Should we call the police then?
I have permission of the owner to be here, so that's not a trespass. We'll go to the back.
Chris puts up notices in plain sight. If any of the squatters claim they didn't see the documents, they could use that excuse to fight the eviction in court.
Hi, guys. I'll just leave that for you there, guys. OK. It's on Friday.
No, excuse me. Entry or attempt to enter into this premises without our permission is a criminal offence.
I've got permission of the owner, but you're unlawful occupiers in any event. OK.
Do you want to come up? Hey, work away, man.
Well, we come by a couple of times, and I had a look in because we've gone over to live, and it was open. Just walked in. The electric was on and everything. Anybody could have walked in here. Yeah, this is a communal area. That's why it's such a mess.
This is a nice room. This is the master bedroom. Nice and warm, nice and toasty.
Yeah, I sleep in here. Have done for the past seven weeks.
All we've done today is serve you with the papers.
You have been served. Yeah, mate.
Cheers.
Absolutely, sir. Here you go.
I'll leave it with you anyway, OK? Maybe see you again, perhaps, maybe not.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
OK.
The squatters have 5 days before they're due to go to court. Next,
Hello?
in Bristol,
Hello? This is just a sty. It's just a hovel. It's awful.
in Norwood,
I feel like just blowing my stat. I really am. I'm so angry. They have wrecked it.
and in Chelmsford.
Guys, just be careful, our needles. Plenty more over there.
Chris Sharp is on his way to court to try and regain possession of a derelict swimming pool that's overrun by squatters.
These people simply have no right whatsoever to be in that property, claiming squatters' rights and one thing and another. We're not really convinced that even if we get the court order, the squatters will leave, so it may necessitate us going further and having to get a warrant and get the bailiffs around there in a few weeks' time.
Chris's client is Bristol property developer Brad Hughes, and he's meeting him at court.
We bought the property from a bankrupt company. We bought 3 sites off them, me and 2 colleagues.
For 70 years, the swimming baths were at the heart of East Bristol's community. But in 2005, the council closed the doors. 8 months ago, Brad paid £400,000 for the property, which he wants to turn into much-needed housing.
We had a couple of different phone calls from neighbours saying that there was people climbing over the fence, looked like squatters. And then it's kind of snowballed from there, more and more phone calls. And more so in the last week or so, it's been more and more phone calls, people saying that there's been parties in there till 4 in the morning, loud music, stuff like that, frustrating the neighbours.
The only way to get them out is to go through the courts, and that takes time and money.
I said, what's your plans? And they basically said that they were there for Christmas, believe it or not. And they were going to be gone after Christmas, and they would make sure they repaired any damage and cleaned up behind themselves, which is obviously nonsense, because now seems like there's more of them there, and there's more of a mess, and there's a caravan on the front. So they've certainly not kept to their word, not that I ever dreamed that they would.
We'll see if they've turned up. I've not seen them so far. Right. And we'll take it from there.
Do they normally turn up?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. There may be a surprise waiting for us. OK, Ben. That went well. There was no show by the squatters. The judge was happy to make a order for possession.
My worst worry now, we get them out and they come back. Then we'll be back to square one, won't we? I don't know what else we can do.
Later on, the squatters get wind of the fact they'll have to leave shortly.
We plan to live here until the landlord kicks us out. He wasn't using the building, we've used it, and now he's going to give us a date that we need to leave, and we'll leave. Innit? And we'll go piss off another landlord.
I love you!
We'll just go and get another building. And then when they kick us out of there, we'll just go and get another building. And then when they kick us out of that one, we'll probably have another one already. We'll have another one already. Do you know what I mean?
For some of the squatters, it's a lifestyle choice. For others, the only choice is between being homeless or being here.
I didn't feel safe or comfortable, surrounded by heroin addicts and crackheads, and you know what I mean, vicious alcoholics and dangerous people. So I turned down, and then I got taken off of the council's register for a place to live, so I have to wait an extra year before they find me any housing, because I don't want to live around a lot of drugs and people like that, because I've lived around that my whole life. I'm trying to get away from that scene. So yeah, that's why I'm in this position, really. And I love it. It's a great life. It's good fun, good people, you know. I feel safer here.
It's your home as well, isn't it, Sky?
It's D-Day for the squatters at the High Street shop in West Norwood.
These people can sometimes be problematic, and it's the problems that we do not want.
Chris, his client, Pauline Ivaldi, and High Court enforcement officers are planning a dawn raid.
You don't know what to expect. You've got to expect the worst and hope for the best.
I felt just so shaky and really apprehensive. I've never had to deal with anything like this before in my life.
How are you, mate? Good to see you again. Pauline?
Hello, hello.
To be fair, if they get out and jump over the fence and do a runner, that's the result.
Okay, let's go.
Hang on, Crossman. Hang on.
I've not seen anything like this for a long time. There's loads of people here. How many are there of you, mate? How many are there of you?
I don't know, I just worked out.
Right, quick as you can, mate, please.
It was just overwhelming to see it, to smell it and see it.
Pauline, you said there was nothing in here?
Nothing.
It is absolutely jam-packed.
It was empty. It was not just the amount of stuff, it's just what they had collected. It just seemed bizarre. I'm stunned. I really am. I'm speechless. I can't believe they've got a piano in there.
Well, this one is for the book.
I'm not without sympathy for the squatters. I realise that for a lot of them are homeless and they just need somewhere to live.
How much I can afford to spend every month for rent? How much I can afford with the minimum wage? Come on.
Give me hope.
Please.
But I have to hand back this property as quickly as possible. in any hurry to get out.
Pauline's business lease runs out in just 4 days. Any overrun will bring significant financial penalties.
This is costing me a fortune. I'm going to have to clear out whatever they don't take and then have it all renovated in time to hand back to the landlords.
Pauline is facing financial ruin because of these guys.
We all are. You think you're the only one in this world that's suffering? We're suffering too.
Get your stuff, get your stuff.
We're getting out now.
Get your bags, get your stuff, and get out.
Look at this idiot. What are you doing? I feel like just blowing my stat. I really am. I'm so angry. It's really hard just to listen to this and to see this. Look at it. Hurry up. Get out.
Yeah, you can always give me extra 100. Don't worry, miss. We're trying to get everything out of it.
To get myself.
Sorry, you'd like me to give you money?
Yes.
What
if you
for?
want me to leave my stuff in here?
We're not malicious against you.
This is, okay, you're not malicious. Clear out every scrap that you... No, all of it.
Yes, we will miss.
All of it. Who's been paying for the electricity? Who's been paying for the water? Oh, you've done me such a favour. I'm so grateful. You cleaned up for me, and this looks clean, does it?
It was full of...
This looks clean.
It was very
Does this look clean?
It was full of garbage.
Does this look clean?
It's not bad.
They took off the water heater, and now there's water coming in because the drains are blocked.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Oh my God! This was empty! They have wrecked it. They're not going to win. They're not going to beat me. And if I break down and cry, then they do win. And they can never be allowed to win. Ever.
Despite her best efforts, the squatters have left too much mess and damage for Pauline to fix in just 4 days.
I was overwhelmed by all the work that had to be done, and that meant going beyond the deadline.
She handed back the property 2 weeks late, adding to the thousands of pounds in costs already caused by the squatters. For the past 2 months, a dilapidated swimming pool in East Bristol has been home to squatters. A court has today handed possession back to the owner, Brad.
We've had the hearing, we've got the order, now the return date for the bailiffs.
Today, Chris is set to kick them out.
The adrenaline does get pumping somewhat when you go to an eviction because you just never know what's going to be there. We're hoping that everybody's left.
Hi, Chris.
Are you doing all right?
Not bad yourself?
Yeah, good.
The owner, Brad, can't make it, so Donald, his business partner, is here in his place.
Okay, let's go.
Not a pretty sight.
Good morning, guys.
The bailiffs arrive to start the eviction, not knowing if they'll find anyone inside.
Hello? Hello? Anybody here? We'll do a sweep around the property to make sure it's empty. That way they can be satisfied that it's empty and they can execute the warrant and then they can be on their way.
At 10,000 square feet and over 2 floors, it's a mammoth task.
Should take them 15 minutes to make how big this place is. This floor's clear.
That one, yeah?
Yeah, it's all been done in that one. Guys, just be careful down here. I know you don't need telling that. Empty.
The building appears to be clear, but Chris still has his concerns.
This lot here suggests to me that, yeah, they've gone, but they may have plans of coming back.
Well, I did think that.
They usually do carry around with them their own bedding. I think you have your work cut out. I think they may well come
Tried
back.
to keep them out, just absolute nightmare.
I really do think that this is going to be one difficult place to keep secure for long enough. There may well be more trouble.
It just stinks, doesn't it?
You can see the way they're living. It's just disgusting. They're even trying to keep the place, the space that they've got for themselves, even remotely tidy. Absolutely disgraceful. It really is. This is just a sty. It's just a hovel. It's awful. They've made this worse than it actually was. So, if it's sympathy that they sometimes are crying out for, then I think sympathy is going to be lost when you see the state of this place and how they have used it. Just absolutely beggars belief. It won't be long before the council, if they get wind that it's in this state, they'll be on to you saying, look, there's rats. Absolutely.
Left in a shocking state, the property needs thousands of pounds spent on it to clear it out and make it secure.
It's just unneeded or unwanted inconvenience, isn't it?
And it's going to cost them, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
This doesn't...
It costs thousands.
Yeah, this doesn't get cleared up for free.
Exactly that.
We may well see you here again.
Yeah.
Fortunately. Shall we do we just sign the paperwork here?
Yeah. Don't know who's got a warrant.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We've now been given a property back empty.
But Chris is worried about another pressing problem.
Now that the warrant's been executed, there's an urgency to secure and somehow deter people coming back, because between now and when the planning is finalised, it's going to be maybe weeks, maybe a couple of months.
Yeah.
And that's one hell of a long time to keep a property this size secure, especially when it's been occupied before.
You can only do so much.
Yeah.
So we're meant to be able to secure. Hopefully they don't get back in.
Yeah.
Just see how it goes, I suppose.
It's taken over 2 months and thousands of pounds in legal costs to get rid of the squatters. But now at least he's one step closer to fulfilling his plans to build new homes for the neighbourhood. Next,
Sheriff's Office!
in Chelmsford.
You see the needle there?
Look at how they're living. There's needles everywhere.
In Essex, a former print works has been taken over by a group of squatters. Today, Chris Sharp is joining High Court sheriffs to have them evicted.
You can never second guess what reaction you'll get from squatters. From what I've seen so far, these squatters seem amicable enough. They were pleasant, they spoke to us, they even invited us into the property. But the bottom line is they weren't prepared to leave. So that means that we've got to get the sheriffs involved.
Meeting Chris at the property is the building's owner, Dean Morrissey.
Dean. Hello. How are you?
You all right?
Yeah, very good. These are demolition guys.
Yeah.
Dean has been given planning permission to build 5 flats on the site. But first, he needs to demolish the derelict building. So, he needs a sheriff to clear out the squatters.
This is the sheriff.
Sheriff's Office! Can you show yourself, please? Sheriff's Office!
It looks like the 2 homeless men Chris met before may have left, but the other rooms still need to be checked.
Sheriff's Office, can you show yourself?
You see the needle there? be careful, guys. Guys, just be careful. Our needles. Plenty more over there. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Look at how they're living. They're living on a piece of insulation and there's needles and stuff everywhere. It's just absolutely horrendous.
Now they're sure that every room is empty. The demolition team move in.
If your guys want to start...
We're going to fence off. We've got to fence off because obviously health and safety.
Nobody's coming back in here now.
No, good.
Rucksack, that's what I need out of there.
He wants his blue rucksack.
Can't go in. Can't go in there, building site.
Can you get it for
He wants us to go in there for him.
Yeah, it's just one rucksack. It's upstairs on that.
Can't get upstairs till tomorrow. I can't get upstairs till tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow morning, all right?
Yeah, what time?
About this time tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Because I'd have made me way in then. It's so dangerous now, the stairs are gone.
No, that's cool, that's fair enough. Yeah. Back on the street again, isn't I?
When it's safe to go up there, we'll look for your rucksack. Don't come back here tonight, though, will you? Because it's dangerous. All right?
All right. Cheers, yeah?
As the squatter heads off, it soon becomes clear he's not the only one to have left something in the building.
You want me on, mate?
Yeah, I've just got stuff in there. I've only just got out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my stuff's been here for 5 weeks. It's serious. It's my property, isn't it?
Excuse me. Out.
It's my property.
No.
If the guy's just come out of prison, you know, he needs to be going to the authorities because this isn't a place for anybody. This is no halfway house.
I've been incarcerated for couple of months. That's HM prison, so I've just got out of jail. This is my belongings. That's all I've got. You know, I'm disgusted about it, to be honest, because I've lost my job. I've got 5 children. I've lost my job, everything. My life's just gone bang. I need help. I need help. I'm not asking for help. I've gone. I need help.
They can't find nowhere for you to live?
No, mate. No.
Is there no one that can help you?
No, no one can help me. Chelmsford is riddled with homeless people.
Yeah.
It's riddled, mate. I'm telling you.
But the problem, I mean, honestly, the problem we've got now is this is now a building site.
Oh, no problem.
No, I'm just saying, you can't come in here no matter what. It's honestly, I swear to you now, it's dangerous.
We can't go looking for tobacco and all that sort of stuff. I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let me shake your hand.
That's all right.
Take that.
And there's some good people around who do things like that. You do get some good people.
I think to myself, just takes that little bit of bad luck, lose your job, next minute you know you can't pay your rent. What do? You walk out, you live on the streets. They all not sticking needles in their arms, they're not all relying on alcohol, they just are stuck.